It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Look, get off.
No, Sam, stop it. Weedy little shit.
It's mine.
Give me the can.
I need it.
Grow up!
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Today I'm going to be playing through this game, and I want to see what your guys' opinions are on it, guys. So far what I've played, it is pretty cool. Let's go find out, okay guys? Let's go check the gates first. They're locked. Palace Observatory. Let's go check out this radio here.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
That was very cryptic, guys. The answers are in the light. It looks like somebody did like a bunch of stargaze and has some areas mapped out. And that looks like a town map. Okay, so apparently we are here, and that's the observatory, and we're really close to an area called Yachton. Now, if I mispronounce something, forgive me on it, but let's go ahead and see what's going on, because I hear a phone ringing. Now this game has really good, amazing graphics, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go see. Phone attached to a battery pack.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
Okay, it sounds like when she said she was the last person, she also, it sounds like there's a crisis, I guess, because of what that guy said. Did you guys just see that? Like a flash of light right there. There it is again.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing
You're an
light bulbs.
asshole.
Happy? Now piss off.
Asshole.
I agree.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
Stephen, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
That's a little weird.
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
She doesn't sound excited. Hold on, did like it get all light now all of a sudden? Okay, whatever. That was weird. Alright, down this path we go. Actually, there's no map button on here, so you have to actually look at like the maps from what I've seen. It's a glowing freaking light ball. So I like don't know exactly where I'm at. This is kind of weird. Jeremy. Well, she said the answers are in the light. I wonder if she's actually referring to this ball of light here.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Fucking headache all of a sudden.
Okay. So we got a doctor explaining about the quarantine, apparently, with some lady named Barbara. I'm guessing probably her aide, or his aide. And they're, I guess some lady got out of a quarantine. I guess there was a quarantine here, which maybe that's the crisis. Somebody like left their duffel bag.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if
Can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
Oh shit. What's in the phones? Guys, this game can get a little tense at times, but it's very story driven. I've noticed that. Welcome to Yorton in Shropshire. But it's actually pretty good as far as I've been able to play. I haven't gotten pretty far in here, but I enjoy the game, really. I do.
be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the numbers slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
See you then. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Wow, he's full of himself. I like that. Wow. That was interesting. I'm thinking so far that this has been like memories and stuff. Derek, you massive dickhead wanker. Yeah, this is England. Nobody says wanker in America. Vallis Observatory. Say no to Vallis Extension. Is a 7th tower really necessary? To register your complaint and your name to the petition or make your voice heard, contact Barbara Foster at this surgery. Oh, Barbara, the lady who we saw the past memories or past events from that light thingy. Emergency meeting. Everyone is welcome. Village Hall tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Flu quarantine. What they are not telling us. Call Meg or Barb if you have any questions. Okay. So apparently they told him it was a flu quarantine, from what I can tell. And so we are here now, instead of over there. Alright. You know what's weird that I've noticed? There's all these cars here. Do not attempt to leave, you will be detained. Do not attempt to telephone outside your area. The door's locked. I can't get in that way. Oh, here's another radio.
Extraordinary. The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
That's Kate's talking on the radio, talking about the alignment and stuff that they're talking about. Something about running the numbers and stuff. Oh hey, I can go back here. This is back behind the bus station here. Hey, you can open gates and stuff. Cool. Is there anything important back here, though? Nothing that I can see immediately. Alright, well, let's get out of here. The stars at night. Closed until further notice. We've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We'll be back in business as soon as we're up and about. George and Helen Gables. Wonder what that's about. Oh, it's a pub. There's like beer and ashtrays sitting on the ground. Okay, I hear voices. Does anybody else hear voices? Oh man, that's kind of creepy. Like, where is everybody? Like, seriously. Look, there's a cigarette that's actually burning right now. Like, I can hear faint voices in this game right now. Okay. See, look, even more cigarettes burning. It's almost like everybody up and left the area. Their headphones set? Where's that radio? I heard it. Is it over here? No. It's back here.
I keep looking, but it makes no sense. The area we picked the pattern up from can no longer be located on the scope. That's just not possible. You can see significant changes to the quality of the ambient light in that part of the sky. It's overexposed, like a Polaroid left in direct sunlight.
Huh. Maybe it was the patterns that they picked up whenever I saw that star map that they were talking about. I'm not sure which one it is, and I'm not an astronomer, but hey, that's what they're talking about there. Private parking for customers only. Little symbol like that. Is there like anybody in here? Looks like somebody like left their door open this whole time. That's really weird, guys.
You know, they see me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
I understand it's difficult. That's all I'm saying.
That's Jeremy,
Your
the
lot
guy
valets
that
have never
this is
mixed with the local
supposed to be
community.
made of.
People here, they don't really understand what you do up there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
It's not just about faith. It's about the community. Be involved. Be seen as part of it. One of them.
Good morning, Father. Lovely day. Oh, hello. Mrs. Appleton, isn't it?
It's Dr. Collins.
Lady scientist. Whatever next.
Good morning, Barbara.
Father Wheeler.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them? I can live with them staring at me, if they just stay out of my way.
Oh, shit. Sounds like she didn't get along with the community very well. But it sounds like Jeremy wanted him to... Wait, hold on. They said Father Jeremy. Okay, I guess he's a pastor then. The Potters. Okay, so we just went on the back end of the Stars at Night pub. And that was the original house that we went back into. So this is the other house we haven't been to yet. Oh, there's that ball of light. I'm guessing we're supposed to be over here because it's staying over here. Alright, well, let's go in and see what's going on. Say no to the Valis extension. There's a lot of papers in here, so I guess this is probably the home of the person that wanted to get rid of all the ballast extension stuff.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try.
Is that blood on the
Closed all the
ground?
roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. And it was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open. And I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids. And then Neil and I started bleeding as well. And it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed. And we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children. And I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. Just be too frightened to go look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
What the fuck? I'm guessing they're in this bedroom?
Hi guys, James here. I'm gonna end the video here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that everybody's gone to Rapture, and I hope that you guys actually like to take on the story with me and see what happens. Because so far, I think there's like a flu epidemic going on or something similar. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd appreciate it very much so. Thank you very much. Bye, family. Later.